Most millionaires do not become wealthy through luck, and they do not wake up one day with perfect financial knowledge. They build habits, rules, systems, over years, quietly. Today I am sharing 20 rules that future millionaires tend to follow. Some are simple, some are uncomfortable, and at least one of them will make you rethink something you believed about money. Let us begin. Rule number 20. Take responsibility. Future millionaires stop blaming circumstances. They focus entirely on what they can control. This is not motivational advice. It is a practical reallocation of energy toward the only things that actually respond to effort. Rule number 19. Think long-term. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in a month and dramatically underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. Future millionaires are playing a different game on a different timeline. Rule number 18. Track your money. What gets measured improves. What gets ignored compounds in the wrong direction. Future millionaires know their numbers, not because they are obsessed with money, because attention is respect, and respect produces results. Rule number 17. Learn continuously. Financial education compounds exactly like investments do. One book read at 25 influences decisions made at 35. Those decisions shape outcomes at 45. The interest rate on knowledge is higher than most people realize. Rule number 16. Stop waiting. Action beats perfect planning, every time. Planning without action is just expensive research. Rule number 15. Pay yourself first. Save before spending, not after. The order of those two words is a financial strategy, not a preference. Rule number 14. Automate good decisions. Automation removes the need for willpower, and willpower is an unreliable financial tool. Future millionaires build systems that do not require motivation to function. Rule number 13. Build an emergency fund. Future millionaires expect surprises. They do not panic when they arrive, because panic is expensive. Preparation is not. Rule number 12. Live below your means. Simple, powerful, rare. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth begins, always. Rule number 11. Avoid lifestyle inflation. More income does not require more spending. That decision, made repeatedly at every pay rise, is one of the primary differences between people who build wealth and people who do not. Rule number 10. Own assets. Assets work when you are sleeping. Future millionaires spend years converting income into assets. Then assets begin generating income of their own. That is the transition point everything builds toward. Rule number 9. Increase income. Saving has a ceiling. Income growth does not. Future millionaires work on both simultaneously. They do not choose one over the other. Rule number 8. Learn valuable skills. Skills create options. Options create income. Income, handled well, creates wealth. The chain starts with skills. Rule number 7. Ignore status symbols. Wealth and the appearance of wealth are different things, often opposite things. The car on finance, the watch on credit. These are not wealth. They are the performance of wealth. Future millionaires know the difference. Rule number 6. Read more than you scroll. Knowledge often pays better than entertainment, not always, but consistently over a decade. The person who read one useful book per month is in a different financial position than the person who did not. Rule number 5. Learn from mistakes. Failure becomes expensive only when lessons are not extracted. Every financial mistake contains a tuition fee. The only question is whether you collect the lesson or just pay the fee. Rule number 4. Buy freedom, not just things. Options, time, flexibility. Future millionaires accumulate these first. Things come later and they mean more because of it. Rule number 3. Time beats timing. Start before you are ready. The market is never perfectly positioned. The time is never perfectly right. Future millionaires understand that time in the market consistently outperforms timing the market. Rule number 2. Make money work. Stop relying entirely on effort. Effort is finite. Systems are not. Future millionaires build financial systems that continue generating returns without continuous active input. Rule number 1. Become the person first. Most people focus on becoming rich. Future millionaires focus on becoming capable, because the money is often the result, not the starting point. You cannot sustainably accumulate wealth you are not yet equipped to manage. The habits, the thinking, the discipline, the perspective, these come first. The financial outcomes follow. This is rule #1 because without it, every other rule on this list is a technique applied by someone not yet ready to use it effectively. Become the person. The wealth follows. If you have watched this far, you have probably noticed that none of these rules require perfection. Most of them do not require a high income. None of them require luck. What they require is a decision, not to become wealthy overnight, but to become the type of person who, over time, builds the habits, skills, and systems that make wealth a natural consequence rather than an unlikely outcome. The goal is not a number in an account. The goal is a version of yourself that earns it, manages it, and knows what to do with it when it arrives. Start there. Everything else is just time. Subscribe to Wealthy Wake and comment below. Which rule are you starting this week? One rule, this week. Go. Quick question. Which rule do you think is most important? Comment below. I read every comment.